You ever look in the mirror and wonder how you ended up like this? 'Cause I do. Every single day. I don't talk about the things I had to swallow and hide, about the nights I held my breath just to quiet my mind. How I broke, how I bent, how I carried the weight, how I smiled on the outside while I shattered from hate. People say move on like it's easy to do, but they don't know the ghost that I'm dragging in every room. How I learned to fake strength just to make it through the day. How I never felt enough no matter what I say. I'm tired of pretending, tired of swallowing pain, tired of people asking why I'm acting the same. You didn't live through the lessons that carved in my skin. You don't get to judge the storm that I hold within. This is how I got this way, how I learned to stand up, how I learned to break, how I swallow the truth just to feel okay, how I turn on my fear into quiet rage. Yeah, this is how I got this way, how the world pushed me down till I lost my faith, how I tried to escape but the walls wouldn't break. Now I'm screaming every word that I never could say. You think you know me now? You know the mask I wear, how I walk like I'm fine, but I'm drowning in air. How I smile for the moment just to keep you calm while a hurricane is ripping through both my palms. How I trusted all the wrong people, how I bled for the ones who left me unequal, how I learned real pain from the ones I love, how I lost myself just trying to measure up, how I kept quiet just to keep the peace till the pressure built up and I had to release. How I tried to forgive but the wounds still bleed, how I turned my broken heart into gasoline. I'm tired of carrying memories that cut like knives, tired of pretending I'm okay with the lies. You want the truth, fine, here's what I say. You pushed me here, this is how I got this way. This is how I got this way, how I learned to stand up, how I learned to break, how I swallowed the truth just to feel okay, how I turned on my fear into quiet rage. Yeah, this is how I got this way, how the world pushed me down till I lost my faith, how I tried to escape but the walls wouldn't break. Now I'm screaming every word that I never could say. I never wanted to be angry, I never wanted to be cold, but the things that shape me are the stories never told. If you saw what I lived through, you forgive my mistakes. If you carry this heart, you'd feel every quake. Yeah, this is how I got this way, how I learned to survive when my hope decayed, how I stood in the fire but refused to fade, how I built myself up from the mess they made. Yeah, this is how I got this way, how the pain in my chest turned into a blade, how I carved out strength from the scars you gave. Now I'm shouting every truth I was scared to say. This is how I got this way.